How do you sue somebody? Hi, I'm Tom Friedman. I'm a lawyer in Nevada. And the first thing you do before you go sue somebody is make sure too much time hasn't gone by. In the legal world, it's called a statute of limitations, but lots of claims have a time limit on them in which you can bring the claim. For example, here in Nevada, if you want to sue somebody for personal injuries, the time to bring your claim is 2 years. If you wait 2 years and 1 day, you've got no lawsuit no matter what. So first check that it's not too late to bring your lawsuit. And then the second step is look at if there's a contract involved. Again, if we're talking about an auto crash, a slip and fall, something like that, there's going to be no contract, so you can completely skip this step. But if you are dealing with a contract, for instance, you bought a car from a dealer, you hired somebody to remodel your doghouse, you're making a claim against your own insurance company, there's going to be a contract. So read that contract, and in it might say that no matter what the statute of limitations is, you only have 1 year to bring your claim, or you have 2 years, or whatever the number is. So check that out. And if there is a contract, also check to see what it says about lawsuits. A lot of contracts these days say that you can not bring a lawsuit, everything has to go through arbitration. And if that's in there, it's definitely going to complicate matters as well. So anyway, the next thing you do, assuming this isn't too late, is you're going to probably want to file a demand letter. If you're in states that have small claims courts, a lot of times the small claims court will require you to send a demand letter via certified mail before you can even file a lawsuit. And in that demand letter, you're going to set forth the reasons why, hey, you are at fault for my damages because of these reasons. And then after you describe why the person's at fault, then you're going to describe what your damages are. Generally, it's in the form of money. So you send that, you don't resolve the case. So now it's time to actually file your lawsuit. So what do? You prepare something called a complaint. It's a formal legal document that gets filed with the court. And it's sort of like your demand letter, where in the beginning you're going to lay out the facts of your case, what happened, you're going to describe why the other person is liable for your damage, why they hurt you, and you're going to also talk about what damages you seek to recover. If you want to do this yourself, you can hop online and look up some sort of resources and do the best you can. If you want to hire a lawyer, that's why we lawyers went to law school and actually practiced law a while. We're supposed to be better at this than people that don't do this for a living. Once the complaint is drafted, you actually take it and file it with the court. It generally is going to become a public record. So you get this filed complaint. You now need to serve it on the person you're suing. And serving basically just means you give them the paper, but it can't be you. If you're suing them, you're generally not allowed to give them the paper, so you hire somebody. In some places it's a sheriff, other places you just have a service of process provider. It's somebody you hire, and they will go take that piece of paper and they will give it to the person you're suing, and then they will have been served. And so once they've been served, they usually have a certain amount of time before they can file an answer with the court. And once they file the answer, then the lawsuit begins. And we can talk about what happens in a lawsuit in another video, but that's in a nutshell how you begin the process of suing somebody. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call, drop me an email. Thanks very much for watching.